This podcast is a revival of the old school table debate from a time before Google, Wikipedia, and OnlyFans. Answers to questions are hard to find, but so is an unbiased article on your uncle's Facebook wall. Welcome to the Issues on the Table.
Hi, I'm Mike Donahue, and sometimes drivers confuse me.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm Matt. Fuck. I wasn't doing that as a goof. My mind is just really melted right now. Oh my god, it was such a long day.
I'm Mike.
Hi, Hi, I'm Matt from the DMV, and drivers only confuse me when they can't fucking spell their license plates right. Welcome to the Issues on the Table. I forgot. It's just the two of us. Okay, welcome to the Issues on the Table. Hello. I am not a crazy person. I'm a person on this podcast who knows what he's doing. Where my brain, you know, my thoughts are focused solely on the task at hand and nowhere else in my life. That's where I'm coming from personally, and what I would like to do is gather around this table and talk about some very important things, not in a comedic way. I don't want to do comedy right now. I don't want to do comedy. I want to do something serious.
Hold up, pause. But listener, before you skip, this is a fun show. We're about to get into it for real. Matt, take us in there.
Okay.
We're diving in deep.
I mean, I guess this is okay. I guess it's comedy. This is something that really bothers me. I'm going to make it comedy because that's what I have to do on this show. Okay. So I work at a liquor distribution establishment, and so you know. Up here, I have to card people sometimes if they look under a certain age. I think it's if they look under 35, I have to card them. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I'll do that. And also, I have to ask people, do you have a membership rewards card? And then if they do, which is most of the time, we put in their phone number and then they can get whatever the membership price is on whatever it is that they're buying, right?
Yeah.
And if they don't have one, sign up right now. It just takes a minute, blah, blah, blah. If I have to have one more person, a grown adult, when I ask them for their identification, say, I left my wallet in my car, and then walk out to go get their license, I'm going to fucking explode.
Okay.
Why?
Wait.
Hold on. Why are you a grown adult and you don't have your wallet or your phone on you?
Some clarification. How are they intending on paying for their item?
Okay, that's one thing, yes. But beyond that, what also gets me is when people don't have their fucking cell phones on them. Why don't you have your phone on you? Why? And also, why did you wait to check until you're up buying it from me?
Wait. Phone. How does phone relate to like buying liquor though?
Because if they want to sign up for the membership thing, and they have their hearts dead set on it, but they're like, I left my phone in my car. Can you wait a second? Like,
wait.
Yeah, sure. Let me wait while I bring up for this 10 pounds of liquor you just bought, and there's 10 other people behind you. But yeah, sure, go ahead. Go out to your car and get your cell phone so you can sign up for this fucking membership, you idiot.
Okay. But, okay. I feel like this is a lot of unpacking. Welcome to the Matt's Psychiatry Show. We're gonna dive into his brain for a minute.
What is there to unpack? You're an adult.
We're gonna unpack this really quick. Let's get into the mind of the patron, right? The person who's coming to your establishment, who has decided that their 36 pack of Coors just won't do. They need 4 more of them. Okay. This is where we are. We're in this brain. So how are you paying? How are you paying for this item?
With either cash or a card. There's no other option.
You sure there's not another option?
I'm positive. Unless you want to exchange some kind of service.
Can we give bro fives?
No.
Okay, so I normally keep my cash. I normally keep my cash in my wallet. Like if it were me, right? Like me being me, not being bro coming in to get the beers, right? So what do? Are they keeping it I'm struggling. Are they keeping it between where their knees fold? Where are they carrying their cash?
Mike, what I'm telling you is that today someone came up to me and I rang them up. Took me a good couple of minutes because they were buying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It was then they decided to check their pockets to find that they didn't have their wallet on them. Now, normally, yeah, carrying some extra cash in my crotch or in my ankle, yeah, that's a good safeguard, I guess. But this person didn't come prepared with a plan B, so they had to abandon their items with a suspended transaction at my register and run out to their car, take 5 minutes, and then...
5 minutes?
It was probably less, but it fucking might as well have been 5 minutes. And then they took their stuff. They finally got their wallet and
5 minutes to find your wallet?
Then they opened their wallet and said, oh, I don't have enough cash. Hold on. Let me try this card. And then that card didn't work. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And then that tried a second card.
You're kidding me.
And then that finally worked. And I said, this all could have been avoided if you were just a normal person who's not weird and just had your shit on you.
Okay, is this? I don't think this is an invasion of privacy because we don't know the person's name. Person A. What are we gonna call?
I don't know what their name is.
Okay, we don't know their name. What were they buying?
It was like 3 cases of beer, like cases of 24 bottles of beer, like really big cases of beer. And
was it like cheap beer or was it?
It was like
decent.
It was like Coors Light and Fat Tire and stuff like that.
Okay, so 3. Okay, I was on the money with the forgetting the wallet and buying Coors Light.
Yes.
Okay, so three big things of beer. What else?
And then like 3 handles of Tito's vodka.
Oh my gosh! So this dude is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You've painted the picture I need.
Yeah.
You painted the whole picture I need.
Yeah.
I'm still a little baffled at that transaction. 3 handles. That's probably like $70, $80.
Oh, 3 handles of Tito's is like $60, $65.
Oh, okay, so then with the beer,
that.
it's like close to 100 something.
It was well over 100. It was like 115, something like that.
So he's traveling. He's traveling to the liquor store, DrinkLots, right? He's going to DrinkLots, and he's ready. He's ready.
He's going to DrinkLots.
He's going to DrinkLots, and he's like, I'm having a party. I need to procure, big word there, procure some drinkage from DrinkLots for my party goers.
Yep.
I'm going to go in and you know what I'm going to do? Oh, you know what maybe it was in his mind? It used to be what people would do at the gym when I worked there is they would try to just walk past the front desk and not check in and pretend like they had a membership, but they didn't. Was he just trying to check out and be like, oh no, I forgot my wallet and just carry the beer out?
No, because I definitely had them waiting on the counter behind me so he couldn't reach over and grab it. Because I can smell when there's someone weird who's about to be weird. Yeah. It's just what kind of weird are you about to be? And then also the other, and like I said, the other thing that gets me is when people don't have their fucking phones on them. What are you doing?
Did he also want to sign up for the membership?
Well, this particular person didn't, but
okay.
I'm saying those are the 2 things that are unforgivable. Yeah. Have your wallet on you and have your fucking phone on you. It's
especially if you're going to use your phone to sign up for a membership. That's kind of that's a problem, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem.
I honestly, I don't even know if there's a solution to this. I think
the phone is more forgivable per se, right? Because if you're going in a store, you don't necessarily need your phone.
Yeah.
Per se. But the wallet, I just don't get, especially if you're planning on buying something. I think the solution is when people walk in, just make some eye contact with them and then just take both your hands and slap your pockets, right? Because they're going to be a little bit confused and they're kind of look at you. It would be the awkward social interaction where they just look and they're like, But 2 minutes into their shopping experience, it's going to click in their head. He slapped his pockets. Wonder what's in my pockets. And he's going to check. He's like, oh my gosh, I don't have my wallet. I need to go get it before I buy my stuff from DrinkLots.
That's going to be the new DrinkLots policy. There's going to be a poster in the break room. This is the proper customer sign language. Slapping of the pockets.
It's the greeting. It's the eye contact. When they come in, you go, "How you doing?" Slap both pockets. Don't do butt pockets. I know some people keep their wallet there, but I feel like that could be misconstrued just if like the wrong person walked in, right?
That could be kind of
the front
obscene.
pockets is just like,
yeah. So I'm trying to think of what other sign language would be. Like, slap your pockets. So you're like, oh, what's he doing that for? Oh, I don't have my wallet. Let me go get that before I waste this poor person's time at the register. Or
you know what you could do too is like, you could just have to get an old ID of yours, like an old driver's license, like if you keep them. And then whenever someone walks in, fumble with it and drop it on the ground so they have to pick it up for you. And they'll pick up like, oh, here you go. And you'll be like, oh, thanks for my ID. Hope you brought yours.
Would have been real bad if I didn't have that on me at all times like a normal human being, huh? Fuck,
especially coming into a 21 and older DrinkLots.
I guess I didn't even know where I was going with that. I don't understand. If you're listening to this and you like don't regularly check, get in the habit of checking if you have your wallet on you, please. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I literally had 4 people do that today, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. The other thing that happens is when someone comes in to pick up an online order, and we have to double check their ID with the name on the order to make sure it's the same person, so they're not randomly picking it up for someone else.
Yeah.
And this lady walked in and I asked her for ID and she was like, why do you need my ID? And I was like, oh, geez.
What do you mean why you need? We're in a liquor establishment.
So
this
then
isn't
she like
Toys R
huffed
Us.
She like huffed and puffed. Yeah, this isn't Drinks R Us. She was like, she huffed and puffed and like was like, oh, harumph, and like walked out to her car to get her ID. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, question. Just before we leave, has there been any situation where you ask for the ID and the people just say awkwardly, "Oh, let me go get it," and they don't come back?
That has happened once. That happened one time, not when someone was picking up an order, but when I was just ringing up someone normally. Yeah, this guy, he bought like, I rang him up for literally like almost $1,000 worth of like really nice champagne and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And he was like, he tried a card and it got declined, and he was like, oh, hold on a second, how long are you guys open? So I told him, and he was like, all right, I'll be back. And then he left, and I was like, he's not coming back. And then he never did. So I don't know. I really don't get it.
That's surprising.
Don't be a terrible person.
Or incorporate. No. You just need to incorporate the sign language. Some people just need a reminder sometimes. Just make eye contact. Slap.
That's.
Welcome to DrinkLots. Slap.
Welcome to DrinkLots. Gee, I'm sure glad I have my ID on me. Wow.
What's the song from Fairy Godparents? My shiny teeth and me. Can you make that my ID?
Oh my god. My ID and me. Dude. Oh, hi there, patron. Can I help you find something? Hey, wow, I'm sure glad I have my license on me. That'd be bad if I was gonna buy something here. Slap,
without
slap.
it.
Walk away.
Slap.
Get it? Slap. They're like still not getting it, so you appear around every corner of each aisle they're in and slap until they get it.
Slap.
Oh God! Please, anything other than DrinkLots.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, welcome to our 20th episode. Whoop whoop. It's super exciting. We're about to be a troll attack.
Was I supposed to join in?
No. Can you give us like an explosion after that?
I could put a real one in. That's not just me.
Put a real one
fart in my hand.
Put a real one in.
There you go. Yeah, I'll put a real one in.
Dude, okay, this is the first time we've done this. Let's try it again. Ready?
Yeah.
Troll attack.
Oh shit! What's that? Oh man, it's like Die Hard.
Matthew,
outside my apartment. Wow.
Matthew, every once in a while, here, that explosion happened because this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay? Every once in a while, we're presented with an issue on this table that is just, it's too big to leave at one discussion.
Yeah.
You can't leave it and just be on with it because these issues are big and they are reoccurring, and this is something that needs to be addressed. It's something that needs to be focused on. Trolls are a thing.
Yeah.
Trolls are a thing in the world.
Yep.
They exist on the internet. I would argue that Karens are trolls.
I think so.
I would argue that flat earthers are trolls.
Absolutely.
I think some teenagers in cancel culture, they're trolls. They just try to get a rise. They're trying to get, you know what the common theme is here? They're trying to get attention.
Yep.
They want to be noticed.
No matter what their mindset is. Yeah. Where they're coming from.
They want someone to go, look at me. I'm here. Look at me.
Yep.
So you know what? We've been attacked by the trolls, and we're here to address this issue full on.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's flat Earth or if it's just a quick internet comment. So, Matt, I have something I want to bring to you.
Okay.
Where we have a troll that they're crying. They're crying for attention.
Aww. Okay? That's like all of my TikTok haters.
So, just to protect their identity, we've cut out their name. Okay. Because we don't want to, we want to give them some attention. We just don't want to give them all of the attention. We don't want to justify that much. But anyways, so this is on a comment. It's just on Reddit. It's on a hobbyist forum. Okay. And it's a picture of a train.
Yeah.
That's what this post is. It is a picture of a train. Okay. So
that's it.
That's it. It's just a picture of a train. It's a nice picture.
Is there a caption on it?
Professional, but it's the dude who took it clearly likes trains, and it looks like he was attempting to compose it well, and he has a decent camera. It's cool, man. I'm not necessarily into trains, but I appreciate photography, and I was like, yeah, man, good job, cool, I like it. Right? I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm also not gonna diss it. Like, he's trying hard and he's doing something he likes.
Yeah, right. Like, that's like me when I look at a Picasso painting. It's nice, but I'm not gonna buy it.
Boy, I wish he used actual form and technique. God,
I'm colorblind. This shit is offensive.
So I was scrolling through comments, as I do on some posts every once in a while, and I came across this woman, and she poses him some questions. She goes, "Hey, why are you photographing trains? Do you work for the rail company?
What?
Are you the media?"
Oh my God.
Okay. So, we're not going to pack it yet. So the response, the dude who took the picture responded. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's a hobby. There's a crap ton of people who do it for fun. Not just here in the US, but around the world." Like, this guy sounds genuine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to hear the response?
Okay,
let's recap. He's photographing trains.
Yeah.
So if it's a hobby, why can't you enjoy it in the privacy of your own home?
That's what this other person said?
That's what she replied to him with.
Oh my.
When he said it's a hobby.
Okay. Was there anything else to that conversation?
No. Quick question. Do trains drive through roll through her home? Is this a normal occurrance?
I think her saying that is confusing for a couple reasons. When she's saying oh, do it from the privacy of your own home. You mean you want me to photograph trains in the privacy of my own home? Like, that's assuming that he has a train in his backyard that he can just photograph whenever he wants.
I also got another question for you. Is this some dirty little secret he's supposed to keep hidden in his home? Like, photographing trains? Is it, or should we be ashamed?
Or is it, she's like, "Oh, can you admire your photographs of trains in the privacy of your own home?"
Put them in your black room. We don't want to see look
you
at them.
Gawking over your own photography work in our presence.
Don't put them in this train forum where people post pictures of trains. What a horribly inappropriate place to post your photographs of trains to appreciate them.
That's, oh my God. Have you seen those shows on like 60 Minutes or whatever of people that have really weird obscure phobias?
Yeah.
I saw this one where this girl had a phobia of pickles. So maybe this person has a phobia of trains, and she just comments on every single post in this train forum and says, "Please do this in the privacy of your own home. I can't handle it anymore."
Somehow, because she has a phobia of trains, Google AdSense popped up and said, "Oh, trains/Reddit or Reddit/train photos." And she's like, what is this? What is this website dedicated to Satan?
Somehow her Google algorithm fucked up, and all it pushes her is train websites, and she's just so sick of it that she has to tell everyone who's remotely interested in trains, this can't happen. You are all the Antichrist.
I think the only thing that would make it better from her perspective, and hey, I don't know, do we call her Karen? Let's just call her Karen for lack of a better name. Hey,
why
Karen,
not?
I have a suggestion for you to help up your game on on aiding people in enjoying their hobbies of photographing trains. If you could do me a favor and learn the model, make, and year of the engine that's being photographed and post that in your comment. Excuse me, sir. Can you enjoy your General Electric 1950s steam engine version 4 alone in your own privacy of your own home? Thank you very much.
That's another angle that's very interesting. Is what if she's just very elitist with her train knowledge, and she's like, it'd be like if one of us like was on a Kenny G forum and we're like, can you please enjoy this in the privacy of your own home? Like, no one wants to hear this shit. Like,
see, but the thing okay, hold up. You just made me think about this. Enjoy this in privacy of your own home. She's literally come onto a train forum where there's train photographs and came onto this guy's post and told him this. That's like she walked into his house and said, "Oh, a black couch? Please enjoy this in the privacy of your own home." Oh, what are you doing in my home? God, get out.
That's the best way. That's the only way I'm ever going to picture any troll ever, is them just walking through my bedroom door and being like, hey, I have a problem with this. And they break out a blackboard. Here's all the reasons why. I'm just going to like sit there with my beer and pretend to give a shit.
Just be like, cool. Why are you in my home?
Oh, good Lord. That's incredible. That's all trolls do. They use comments to mentally teleport themselves into another person's personal space, because
maybe that's how they're getting their attention. They're like, man, I've been alone for too long. I know. Let me go in someone's house. Can I just open the door? Do they leave it unlocked?
First of all, that's a real thing. Some people literally just do comment bad stuff because they want you to engage with them. Like literally, yeah. I didn't think that was actually possible until like this guy commented on one of my impression videos, and he commented something saying like, oh, I bet I can do this impression better or something, right? So normally my strategy, like when I get comments like that, it doesn't happen a lot, but when I do is I just respond with something nice and be like, oh, cool, I bet you can do it better. Have fun, or, you know, whatever. So I replied to this guy.
That's like the Disney response.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like
yes, I give the Disney response. So I responded to this guy and I said, cool, go ahead and post it then and tag me in it. Like, if you can do it so much better. And then he responded, he was like, oh, I don't actually think that. I just wanted my comment to stand out. Hi, I like your stuff. I'm like, oh.
What?
Yeah, literally, this happened yesterday.
Like, he wanted you to respond to him, so he posted something trolly, so you'd say hi, and he's like, oh my God, I love you.
That's literally why he said he did that, yeah. Which is wild to me.
Hold up. Can we revisit Karen from the train forum?
Yes, please.
Do you think...
Maybe
Do you think she wants to go to his home?
Oh, maybe she's secretly a huge fan of this guy, and she's like, "Can you please enjoy this in the privacy of your own home? Because I can't keep getting turned on like this when I go to Reddit."
Maybe that's it.
I can only use so much stimulation.
It's elementary school love. Like, we go punch the person you like. You're like, ugh, push them off the swing. They hit their face on the ground and break their nose.
He posts like a glorious picture of like Thomas the Tank Engine, and she's like, nice ISO on that portrait, dumbass. And
what aperture did you choose? 2.4? That's not even an aperture.
Hey, look, off-brand Canon is photographing Thomas again. Look at him go. Oh man, my waveform.
Hey, what is that?
Flipped. Oh no.
What is that? A Fiji? Take it back to your home.
Thomas the Fujifilm Tank Engine.
She just starts commenting on all this stuff. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Hey, thanks for coming to Troll Attack.
Wait, hold on. Oh, give me one more take on that, but like the most dramatic, like, thanks for coming to the Troll Attack, like super.
Okay,
dramatic.
I got you. Okay, ready? Thanks for coming to the Troll Attack.
And then the explosion just happened right there. I actually have an explosion sound effect in my library.
I'm into it. We'll work on it. I think it's good. Okay, but that does take us into the listener zone.
I'm in the listener zone. It's time to have fun, and we're gonna take people's stuff and make it into advice. My waveform is clipping so much in this episode. This is going to be really fun for me to edit afterwards. Whoops.
Hey, it's fine. Okay, so so here's what we do. I need to open a new tab. All right, I'm gonna pull this up because this first. Okay, we have four listener issues today.
Okay.
This first one I don't actually know what it is, so we're definitely gonna have to look it. I'm gonna at least have to look it up because I'm not sure. But this is from Carla from California.
Okay.
Carla from California. Hi, Carla. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. She asks, is Ramoon soda worth it? Ramune. I don't know what this is.
I have no idea what that is.
So
Ramoon
soda. Ramune. Oh, I know what this is.
Hold on a second. Let me look this up.
Look it up. You'll know what this is when you see it.
Soda. Oh, like the stuff with like the flavored ball that you like have to drop into the soda.
Like you poke the glass ball.
We sell those at work at DrinkLots.
DrinkLots.
We sell those at DrinkLots.
Okay, to be honest, other than the marble novelty, I mean, I don't.
I'm gonna disagree.
I think
it's 1,000%
maybe
worth
I
it.
haven't drank the right one, but I could care less about it other than popping the marble in.
You can get a 6-pack at DrinkLots for $10.99, baby.
Baby. But I can get like a 12-pack of Cokes for $4.
Okay, well,
right?
I can get a 4-pack of this Bottle Logic beer for $14, so I don't think we're economic experts here. I think it's worth it for 2 reasons. 1, get to drop a little fun bloop ball into your drink. That's fun. Who doesn't like to play with their food and drink? 2, have you had one of those things? Tasty. Especially if you're drinking it with some kind of like maybe sushi or some kind of Japanese or Chinese food or something.
Okay, so really quick though, I'm counting you. The marble is going to take all the carbonation and release it early, so it's not actually going to reach my mouth.
Yeah, you always leave like half of the drink inside because you say it gets worse with time anyway.
Oh, flat soda is the worst, for sure.
I've never had a Ramoon, however you pronounce it. I've never had one of those sodas and have it lose its carbonation on me within the 30 minutes of the meal that I'm drinking it. What are you talking about?
Okay,
that's like saying you open a Coke and it loses its carbonation within 10 minutes. That never happens.
That's fair. But the ball expedites the process.
How?
Because the carbonation sticks on it and goes release.
Where are you getting the science from?
I don't know. Just watching it. Just look at it next time. Pop it in and stare at it.
When was the last time you had one of these things?
Oh, probably when I was 17.
Yeah, if you're not watching this, Mike just did that smirk of, I got caught.
Oh. No, I'm serious. Look at it. Next time you have them a lot. Drop the ball in and stare at the soda and watch the bubbles on the ball.
I'll film it for Instagram so I can prove you wrong.
Okay, do it. You're not down.
Carla, it's worth it. Live your life. Play with your food. Play with your drinks. There's only so much.
Carla, the only other thing I'm going to say is, if you're getting some garbage basic cherry soda, okay, no. I'm looking at the list of their flavors right now, okay? If you're not getting something like sour, that's the flavor name. It's just sour.
That's it?
Yeah, it's just sour. Or how about takoyaki or teriyaki? Okay?
Do you know what takoyaki is? Do you know what takoyaki is?
Yeah.
Imagine having deep fried octopus soda.
Or you could get yuzu.
Yuzu
pine.
Yuzu is a liquor.
Yeah, but it's not liquor soda. It's just flavored like it, right? You get pine flavored soda. There you go. Done. If you're not getting one of the weird ones, don't catch me with that.
Okay, that's a compromise. Don't drink it unless you're going to be adventurous. Don't be an asshole.
Don't get banana.
Don't get banana. Get deep fried octopus flavored soda. Do it. Do it.
I just picture a troll standing behind you, Carla, the next time you order it. That's the flavor you're picking?
Where's your courage? Can you please enjoy this takoyaki soda in the privacy of your own home?
Please go enjoy this fried octopus soda in the privacy of your own home.
God almighty.
Get out of my room.
What's next?
Okay. Next, Tom, our best friend from last week who sent us in the radio message.
Yes.
Tom from Australia, he just tells us wooden toothpicks are scary.
said wooden toothpicks are scary.
Wooden toothpicks are scary. I don't know if he wants help or if he's more just telling us, hey man, they're freaky. So this is from a dude who lives in Australia.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of things in Australia that terrify me more than wooden toothpicks. I don't know, huntsman spiders, the massive population of sharks that live just beyond your swimmable reach.
Yeah. Or like kangaroos that will kick you in the dick if you're... Man.
Throw down. Okay.
Something... I want to know what the story is behind this, because he would not have made this observation if something hadn't have happened. As maybe this happened on the same evening where the waiter came back 3 minutes after the meal was delivered to ask him if it was okay. And then right afterwards, he had a mishap with a wooden toothpick, and the whole evening is just scarred for him.
Yeah, you sparked an idea that might have happened, right? Because when we talked about that, we talked about how potentially the restaurant owner, he like got this idea from traveling to America, right? And talked to someone and kind of got this plan.
Yeah.
What if he also got adventurous with wooden toothpicks and just wanted to like remake shapes in food, or like just stab them in top, something that looks really interesting?
But that's okay. That's the other thing is I want to know what the context of the being. Is it freaky? Does he think it's freaky how we like stick them in the tops of food like sandwiches sometimes at a deli, or is it freaky just the concept of like picking your teeth with something that could potentially break off in half in your mouth,
as and then swallow and go into your stomach and poke a hole in it and kill you while your acid slowly leaks into your abdomen?
That was a much more graphic explanation of where I was going, but sure, yeah.
You know, I have a proposal. We could bring Tom on the show as a guest host and see what he says about wooden toothpicks.
I would much rather do that because I feel like I really like Tom is very straightforward and to the point. I like his style a lot.
I like his style.
Very good vocabulary.
All right, Tom.
I'm
we're
not
gonna bring you
lie.
on.
I'm not going to.
You don't have a choice,
Tom. Before we leave this, I was staggered by your use of the word indemnify in your question last week, that I Googled it while we were recording to remind myself what indemnify means. So you're doing the work of Christ over here, making sure that we're on top of our game, because I forgot what that word meant. God damn, what a good word choice. And
Tom, for the time being as well, if you would like to avoid them, because we don't know what the real issue is here, right? But if you'd like to avoid them, my suggestion is carry a bottle of lighter fluid and a lighter on you at all times. And when you see a wooden toothpick, just squirt the lighter fluid in the general direction and light it on fire. You don't have to worry about it. It also keeps people you don't want to talk to away from you and social distance. You know, while you carry around a bottle of lighter fluid and you start squirting it on them, dude, they're going to run.
And then people are going to think you're a circus performer. It's great.
Yeah, it's like kind of all in one there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Our next listener issue is from Ryan Sato from
my
California.
Roommate.
Your roommate.
Okay.
His issue is I have no issue.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Well, I can tell you about an issue that he has. You want to know what happened this morning?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yes.
This morning, or yesterday rather, I got a text message from our landlord that said, "Hey, Matt, hope the toilet is all right." So
what?
I went out to my bathroom, and mine and Christian's toilet that we share was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. I had just peed in it like 5 minutes beforehand. There was no problem. And I was like, why? Have other people been complaining? And she was like, no, we got a work order from your unit. And I was like, oh, well, it wasn't me or Christian. Must have been Ryan. So then I asked Ryan. He was like, yeah, I have a leak in my toilet. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's an issue.
So then she was like, oh, the plumbers can't come tonight. They're going to come tomorrow morning, or this morning. So while Ryan was at work, I was here before I left for work, and the plumber came by, and he comes out, he knocks on my door, and he goes, hey, is your landlord here? I said,
whoa,
I said,
what?
yeah. What did you see in there? Are you okay? And he goes he's like, yeah, I'm going to have to rebuild the toilet.
Oh my gosh, what?
So, yeah, I was like, yeah. So he went to the office and talked to her, and then he comes back like 10 minutes later with all of these toilet parts from his van, and he had to rebuild the toilet. So I texted Ryan when he was at work, hey, they have to rebuild your toilet. And he said, what the fuck does that mean? And I said, I don't know. Bye. I'm going to work.
So
So
I worry a little bit about, what you were just doing for Ryan right now, because Ryan seems like such a good soul, right? Like he doesn't really find issue with anyone. He really lives that Zen life. I feel like if we start opening his eyes on how to find issues, he might start seeing a lot more evil around him than we want him to.
Ryan, I think Ryan has a lot more issues with things than he lets on. It's just he doesn't let them get there's a spectrum of like how annoyed people get at things, right? Like I'm kind of like at one end of the spectrum where like if someone forgets their phone, I'll be like, God, you fucking God. If that situation, if someone left their phone in their car when I was trying to sign them up for a membership, in Ryan's situation, he'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll wait. Here, next guest. And he'd be totally fine with it. Whereas I would be fuming on the inside. But then we found out last week there's certain things that make him tick, like annoying fish tourists, right? Not like okay. Tourists who are fish, but like
Okay, so, Ryan, I have a solution for you in finding no issue. I think just next time you're somewhere waiting for something, okay? Like I'm not saying like do this intentionally. I'm just saying like when the opportunity comes up, when you're kind of waiting for something, you're sitting on a chair or on a bench or waiting in line, just take a minute and just peek around, right? Just look around. Look at some people walking by. What are they doing? Are they holding their kids' hands? Are the kids licking the mall floor? Like what are they doing, right? Just take a peek around. Okay? Look through that veil. Crack that glass shield that everybody around you is like a good citizen, and just like look into their lives for a minute. Like obviously don't look at their phone. That's creepy. No, I'm just saying like as they pass by, just evaluate.
Yeah.
Watch them and evaluate what's going on.
I agree. If anything, this is going to make you a more alert citizen. You're going to be more aware of things that are going wrong around you that you might not otherwise have noticed. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So, cool. All right. Our last listener issue is from Tommy from California.
Okay. Tommy the Tank Engine.
not our photographer friend.
Oh, okay.
What recreational activities would animals do if they did recreational activities? Kind of an open book for us.
The first thing I think of is like things that they would probably inherently be good at, right? Like I feel like kangaroos would probably be UFC fighters.
Yep, for sure. Done.
Or no, they'd be boxers. Probably gorillas would be UFC fighters.
Or what if a gorilla versus a kangaroo, right? UFC, you can mix martial arts.
That'd be a fun fight. I'd pay to see that. Okay.
Who would be the ping pong players?
Orangutans. Wait, is it orangutans or orangutans? Whatever.
Oh,
because they're so lanky. Right?
That's true. They kind of just sit at the end of the table and like...
Yeah, they'd have unlimited reach. Not tennis, though. They're too big for that. But ping pong?
They lumber too much for tennis.
If you have a human, like I'm saying, like if you have like an orangutan who's never... Orangutan? That's going to bother me. Whatever it is. If you have...
I actually have no idea what it is.
If you have one of those things playing ping pong against a human who's never played ping pong before, the human is going to get destroyed in ping pong.
Yeah, also the orangutans will be like just super strange to look at while they're doing
orangutans,
like
that's another way to pronounce it too. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what about bowling?
Bowling. I feel like bowling, I don't know, the first word that popped in my head was badgers. I don't know why.
What?
I don't know why.
Are they going to dig holes underneath and like, oh no, that's moles. Damn,
badgers have like the really long nails, right? So it's long enough to kind of fit in the ball, and they can kind of like walk up there and just like.
Okay, but then why wouldn't you pick an animal with just really long fingers, though?
I don't know. Badgers kind of sticks out as a bowler,
like an orangutan. Oh man, they're dominating every. We need to pick something that orangutans would be good at. What about like skiing?
Skiing.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick a snow animal. It's got to be something that goes to the snow to enjoy it, right?
What about it? What if it was like, did you ever watch that Disney Channel movie when we were kids called Johnny Tsunami with the kid from Hawaii who's like a surfing champion, and then he moves to Colorado and he like learns how to snowboard?
I may have seen it once, not enough that I can like start quoting things.
Okay, what if it's like you take like a warm weather animal?
Okay.
That and then like plant them in that kind of a situation, and then you could have like
sea
a
turtle?
Disney. A what?
sea turtle.
A sea turtle? Maybe? Wait, so it's like skiing on its shell?
Yeah. Like kind of like a penguin, right? Like the sea turtle was swimming around and saw penguins. Like, wow, what a great activity for recreation.
Okay, maybe not skiing. I would love to see a bobsled race between a penguin and a fucking sea turtle. That
would be the epitome of Jamaican bobsled team right there. That's what that would be.
That would be like
awesome.
The tortoise versus the hare.
Yeah.
Meets Cool Runnings.
You're welcome, Disney, for all the new movie ideas.
Yeah, well, they need new movie ideas because they've all of a sudden just decided to create an origin story for a villain that murders puppies. So, whatever.
Wait, they're making a Cruella origin story?
Yeah, they're making a live-action Cruella movie, and Emma Stone is playing Cruella. You haven't seen the trailer?
No.
It's awful. Yeah. It looks so bad.
And I felt when I saw the origin story for Maleficent, I was like, I mean, sure, Angelina Jolie fits the part and she probably wanted to be involved in some way, so they made it work. But you're going to have a really hard time convincing me that a witch who's jealous and curses a girl to basically age or sleep until she's like dead and forever old, right?
Yeah.
Because she wants to rule the kingdom, that she is somehow good. And then when she doesn't get her way, she turns into a dragon and tries to kill everyone. Like you're trying to tell me that all came from a place of good and it just got a little out of hand. No.
Yeah,
that's not a little out of hand.
When I saw the Cruella trailer, the only good thing about the Cruella trailer, that's a hard name to say, huh? Cruella. The Cruella trailer, the only thing that was good about it was Emma Stone. I will admit, she looks pretty badass as Cruella DeVille. Other than that, it looks awful.
The Cruella, her literal goal is that she is wealthy and she wants to kill puppies to make a jacket.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Out of all of there,
are we supposed to sympathize with her?
That means that in the Disney drawing board, there had to have been at least one original idea, and any original idea would have been infinitely better than making an origin story about Cruella DeVille.
Original ideas, Matt, are scary because when we have original ideas, we end up with things like The Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. We just don't want to do that anymore, right? All we need to do is recreate.
I think that our dear friend Caleb Andrews pointed it out best. Hey, Disney, people aren't going to forget your movies. Hey, Disney, can we talk real quick, Disney?
People aren't going to forget your movies. They're not. We don't need to remind people, hey, there's this really cool villain we made who likes to kill puppies. I know it's not popular right now, and like if we made this film today, we'd probably get canceled. But hey, remember her? She's actually good.
Yeah, I don't get it. What was the original thing? Oh yeah. Anyways, I want to see a penguin and a sea turtle bobsled together.
All right. Thank you for coming to the listener zone.
Zone.
Perfect.
See, that was avant-garde free jazz where I started singing and then I just farted instead.
I'd also say that, it really kind of gets the emotional drive going because the unexpected shock pulls you into the art.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, I will close this out with this last issue today.
Please.
In honor, and this is funny how it worked out. This was not planned, but I have this thing. I love shopping at stores.
Okay, me too. On the same page.
I do. I like it. Okay. Like, Amazon's nice and stuff. It's cool, but legit, dude, like no lie. Like if I'm paying $5 more to buy something in a store where I can go in and look at it, I'll generally pay the $5 more. One, I can have it right now with tax and shipping. A lot of times it's going to be like a toss up here or there. Right? There's a lot about it that to me like really appeals where the cost of purchasing in a store, if it's not like 50 or 60 bucks, right? If it's like within a reasonable range, I like it. And with all the annoyances of forgetting your wallet and stuff, I feel like we need to spice up the retail store experience to not let them die off.
Okay.
Competing with online's hard, right? They have the profit margin. So they can sell things really cheap. We need to spice up the retail experience.
Okay.
And make it
all right
something that stays.
How about this? Okay, so part of the appeal of Amazon is how fast you can get stuff, right?
Like 2 days, yeah.
Or in many cases, next day. Right?
Yeah, depending on what you're getting.
Depending on what it is. I've gotten many packages delivered from Amazon that was 1 day delivery where I got it the next day. Or they said it was going to take 2 days and I got it the next day anyway, which is always a fun surprise. How about this? Retail stores. Like, let's say, I don't know.
DrinkLots?
Yeah. DrinkLots. You hire people that are like delivery people, like for a pizza joint. but their only job is to deliver something as quickly as possible. And then you have like the retail delivery games where the only goal is to see how quickly someone can deliver it. So you hire like world-class athletes to see how fast they can deliver something, or like, professional race car drivers or something.
I'll play with you in this space for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to bring up some potential issues, like thinking about the business side, right?
Fuck.
So if we're a retail store and we have people coming in, they're buying something, we're going to tell them, don't take this home right now. We're going to deliver it to you as fast as we can, which I think is partially exciting for a lot of people, depending on what the item is, right? But now we have this added cost of paying a delivery guy to take the item to them. Is there a way around this in some manner?
Fuck.
Wait. Maybe. What if, okay, hear me out. They don't have to hire a bunch of people, right? They have maybe one or two people that are like these delivery drivers. And what they say is like when you go in and buy something, right? Let's say you pass the $25 mark, that's what you have to hit. Then they say, all right, you just won a free item on 1-day delivery. And you'll be like, what? I'll be like, yep. Over here, John, he's our master. He's going to bring you something tomorrow. And drop it off at your door. Okay, that's so something. It's like a reward or a gift, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That, or how about this?
Okay.
Let's say you go to a retail store, and then you can. Oh no, I lost my train of thought. No, I didn't. Okay. So part of the risk of ordering something on like Amazon Prime is, you know what you're buying, but sometimes you don't really know what the quality is.
Yes.
Until you get it. You're just like, oh, this is cheap. Let me get this, right? How about
and
this?
And then you get it and it is actually cheap. Like,
you pay a retail store to have it delivered there, and then you can use it in the store and inspect it before you finish paying Amazon for it. And then while you're in the store, then the people in the store can be like, hey, while you're here, look at some of our stuff. And then you're getting the customer service, the in-person customer service. And then if you decide like, oh, wow, this is really crappy quality, be like, hey, how about this? We'll price match for something in our store.
But then Amazon's going to lose business because the stuff is being delivered. Is this an Amazon run store?
It's okay because Jeff Bezos is worth $138 billion. He can handle it. Like,
can you believe that he started Amazon with used books?
I couldn't fucking care less if Jeff Bezos loses money.
But that to me blows my mind that he is the richest man in the world because he started an online used bookstore.
Yep.
It's wild.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
So let's, oh man, it's tricky because it has to be good where it spices it up, and it has to not necessarily scare people off, because sometimes when I'm going in a store, I don't really want to talk to someone. I kind of just want to browse and look. If I find something cool, I want to look it up online and do some research, and if I like it, I'll get it, right? What if if you told me that if I joined the DrinkLots club, and every time I spend $25, John is going to deliver something to me next day for free, and it's just an item, like, but it doesn't matter because it's a free item that I can get, and he's going to bring me a Ramoon soda or whatever. I don't even care what it is, right?
Yeah.
If you told me that was the deal of joining your club, you can sure as hell bet that I am going to go to your store more because I'm a sucker for that free next day item, and I'm getting it from a retail experience. Even if it's like a barbershop quartet, like you're saying, hey, you get a free gift tomorrow, and then like open the door and there's a barbershop quartet there and they sing me a little ditty.
Yeah, but then also, or to cut down on costs, you only hire employees who can sing, so you don't have to pay for an extra quartet to be in there.
Exactly.
And then make it a part of the training that, like, oh, we have this book of 20 songs. You have to learn all these songs as a part of your training.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Not even that. Just take Disney and put it in the retail store.
Wait.
Every once in a while, like restaurants, like there's restaurants that do this, or Disney will do it. Every once in a while throughout the day, the store employees will roll up and they'll go to a corner and they'll sing a little set. They'll do a little barbershop quartet in the store. And like, you don't have to watch it if you don't want. They're not going to come up to you and be like, hey, Matt, I see you're shopping for some knives. Do you want us to sing you a song about your knives? No. They're just going to be off in the distance. And if you want to go and gather and watch them, go gather and watch them, right? But if you don't want to, just shop and leave.
That's not bad. And then, like, here's our DrinkLots barbershop quartet with our mascot, Drinky, and it's like this guy in a
alcoholic
dressed up in a big
black-eyed bottle,
dressed up in a big like furry like Jack Daniels bottle, like falling all over the place.
Oh my gosh!
And you can go and take pictures with the mascot.
I would really enjoy that if I was in a retail store and there was a performance happening somewhere, but I wasn't forced to be involved with it. Right? My biggest issue with the live performances is somehow in our culture in America now every single person loves that dude with a guitar who's singing songs that he wrote in his bedroom, right? And like he plays at every single bar.
Yeah.
Now, here, let me preface this really quick because there are some people that I've heard do this that I enjoy. One of Aaron's best friends is getting married to someone who does this as a hobby, right? I've heard his songs. They're great. They're cool. I like what he does. I like his stuff. However, I would argue that the average dude with a guitar who's just singing some songs and got some random gig at a store is not singing anything I want to listen to. He's singing a cover of an old song with nothing new in it, and he's not doing it as well as the original, right? If you're going to do something like that, sing something original that is within your skill set so we can enjoy what you're doing instead of trying to be someone else. No. But like if it's a barbershop quartet or if it's some type of like quick little venture that's not super loud or invasive, but it sets a mood and it's something I can go watch for a minute or two and get enjoyment out of. I don't know. I feel like that's a really cool idea.
Yeah. What if we just have an amalgamation of all of these ideas occurring in one store and it becomes like a McDonald's play place? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where there's like different types of entertainment scattered throughout the store. You know what? One of my coworkers was joking about today, because at DrinkLots, we're gonna have a bunch of deal. I love calling it DrinkLots now. I'm gonna refer to that. I'm gonna refer to it as DrinkLots when I'm at work now, and my boss is gonna be like, "What?" And I'll be like, "You heard me." So one of my coworkers is like, because St. Patty's Day is coming up in a couple weeks. Obviously, we're gonna have a lot of deals on stuff, like like lots of like Guinness and Irish whiskey and stuff. Yeah. And I was breaking down some old boxes that were like broken that we can't use anymore, and like I saw this empty box and it like looked kind of new, and I was like, "Oh, are you using this?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm using it for potatoes." And I said, "What?" And she goes, "Well,
actually,
no." She was joking, but she was like, "Yeah, well, St. Patty's Day is coming up, so I thought, for every 100 boxes, we'd have one box that's just filled with Irish potatoes." As like a Willy Wonka.
Give every customer a potato when they leave. Yeah. Actually, put it in their bag as part of their gift. They get the Irish whiskey.
Like, why'd you give me a potato? What are you talking about?
Can you do an Irish accent?
I can start to do an Irish accent if I really think about it. Yeah. Oh no! They're actually lucky taters. I dressed up like a leprechaun and walked around DrinkLots.
Wait, slap, throw the potato in the bag and then slap. Thanks for coming to DrinkLots.
Thanks for coming to DrinkLots. Enjoy my Idaho potatoes.
I'm Mike Donahue.
I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. This is... This has been the Issues on the Table.
Get out of my room.
Here's your free potato.